Our today's reading passage is outdoor activities for all the family. And in this reading passage we have 6 sections: A, B, C, D, E and F. And on the other page we have the questions, which are of course the matching questions, and question number 1 to 7. The text on the page 84 has 6 advertisements A to F. Which advertisement mentions the following? Write the correct letter A to F on your answer sheet. Note you may use any letter more than once. Question number 1. Running in the evening. So running in the evening is the question number 1. Running is a keyword. Running means jogging. And by the word evening we means sunset, moonlight, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. or related words to the evening. So running and evening are the keywords. So in section E we have found the words daylight fades. जब दिन की रोशनी मंदम होती है, it means when it comes the evening. And the other keyword we have found related to the evening is the moonlight, because the moonlight comes after the sunset or in the evening. So these are the two keywords. And for the word running, which is mentioned in the question, we have found the word gentle jog or jogging. So these 3 words are similar meaning words to the running and evening. So go bird watching to or catch insects as daylight fades. कि जो ही दिन की रोशनी मंदम होती है, यानी कि जब शाम आती है, तो परिंदों को देखने के लिए और कीड़ों को पकड़ने के लिए जाएं. Then have a gentle jog along the river vale by moonlight. और चांद की चांदनी में रिवर वेल के किनारे पर जनाब आप जॉगिंग करें या रनिंग करें. So question number 1 matches with section E. Question number 2. Seeing newborn animals. So seeing means watch. Newborn जो कि अभी भी पैदा हूँ. Animals जानवर. So this section is related to the animals. We have to find the names of the animals and we have to read about their newborn. So in C section we can see the word wildlife. So wildlife refers to the world animals. And then we have to find the words related to the newborn. If you ever wonder what wildlife trusts do for the environment, come to the Maston Hole, where our rangers will show you how they manage wildlife habitat, from providing feeding boxes for squirrels. No, this is not right section for question number 2. And in section B we can also find the word wildlife, and then we can also read the word grey seals. So is this section matched with the question number 2? The reserve has plenty of wildlife, whatever the time of year, with its numerous species of birds and plants that grow hardly anywhere else. but the autumn is when hundreds of gray seals arrive on the beach to have their young. So young refers to the word newborn in the question number 2, and animals refer to the gray seals. So it means that section B matches with question number 2. Parents and children. So parents means father, mother, or adults. Adults is the more common word for the parents. Children mean youngsters. And parents and children doing different activities के वालदेन और बच्चे मुख्तलिफ सरगर्मियाँ या मुख्तलिफ काम करते हैं एट द सेम टाइम, एक ही वक्त में, यानी एक ही वक्त में वालदेन और बच्चे मुख्तलिफ काम या सरगर्मियाँ करते हैं. So adults, youngsters. In D section we have found the word youngsters, which is a similar meaning word to children. And for the word parents, which is mentioned in the question, we have found in the D section the word adults. So it means that this is the right section. And now we have to read about the activities, what they do at the same time, and their activities are different from each other. So here at the Discovery Center, youngsters are introduced to the animals in our petting zoo, where they can stroke or feed the sheep, rabbits, ponies, and other residents. It means कि जो youngsters हैं ना, उनको डिस्कवरी सेंटर में लाया जाता है, are introduced to the animals, जानवरों से मुतारफ़ करवाया जाता है in our petting zoo, हमारे पालतू जानवरों के चिड़ियाघर में, where they can stroke or feed the sheep, rabbits, ponies and other resident means other animals, कि जहाँ पर वो भेड़ों, खरगोशों, घोड़ों के बच्चों और दूसरे जो जानवर हैं उनको छू भी सकते हैं, उनको तपकी लगा सकते हैं, उन्हें खाना भी दे सकते हैं. Then they are taken on a walk through the wood, फिर उन्हें जंगल में सैर के लिए ले जाता है. Meanwhile इसी दौरान, it means at the same time. So meanwhile is the similar meaning word to the word same time, which is mentioned in the question. The adults can take part in 1 hour of our woodland activities, such as learning basic woodworking skills. So question number 3 matches with the section D. Question number 4, choosing from alternative routes. Alternative means mutabaddil, or it means several. Routes means paths, ways, walks. These words refer to the word routes. Choosing means selecting. So we have to read about the paths, ways, or walks. So in which section we can find these words? We have found the word walks in A section, and in line number 3, several walks, because the alternative means several, and here we have found the word several, and right next to it is the walks, whereas in the question we have the word alternative, which means several, and after the several we have found the word routes, which means walks. So it means that the A section matches with question number 4. So we can write A in front of question number 4. Question number 5, learning about how other people help animals. So we have to find a section in which we will read about the people and how they help animals. It means the help means they may feed the animals, they may protect the animals, they may do any kind of nesting for the birds, or they provide any kind of habitat for the animals. So these words refers to the word help. So in section C, uh, if you ever wonder what wildlife trusts do for the environment, so wildlife refers to the animals, come to Maston Hall where our rangers will show you how they manage wildlife habitats, कि वो जंगली जानवरों के जो घरों का इंतज़ाम कैसे करते हैं. It means providing habitat to the wildlife is a help. From providing feeding boxes for squirrels, they provide the feeding boxes to the squirrels. So providing feeding boxes is also a type of help. To creating for frogs, uh, creating ponds for frogs, and they create ponds for the frogs. So creating ponds is also a type of help, and many other creatures. So it means that question number 5 matched with section C. So we can write C in front of question number 5. And next question is an event occurring only a certain time of the year. So certain time of year is a keyword. By certain time we mean the names of the seasons. They may be the autumn, spring, summer or winter, or any specific month of the year, like January, February, March, April, something like that. So certain time refers to these kinds of the words. We have to find these kind of the words in any section. It means that we have found the right section for question number 6. And in question section B, we have found the word autumn, which means certain time of year. It's a season, but the autumn is when the hundred of gray seals arrive on the beach to have their youngs. The covered viewing area offers spectacular close-up views of all this, कि जो कवर्ड एरिया है वो इन सब चीज़ों का बहुत ही शानदार किस्म का व्यू जो है वो पेश करता है. And hot drinks and snacks are available to help you keep warm. So it means that question number 6 matches with the section B. Question number 7, identifying where animals have been. Identifying means शनाख्त करना, recognize where animals have been, के जानवर कहाँ से हैं. So where means it's a place, where refers to the place, and animals refers to the wildlife or name of any type of animal. So in section C section, if you wonder that wildlife trust for the environment, come to Maston Hall, where our rangers will show you how they manage wildlife habitat, from providing feeding boxes for squirrels or creating ponds for frogs and as many other creatures. They also take you to the short walk through the ancient pine forest in search of animal tracks. So the word tracks refers to the identifying. Identify means शनाख्त करना, tracks means शनाख्त करना, and signs. So it means that animal tracks and signs are the words that refers to the identifying where animals have been. कि इस बात की शनाख्त करना कि जानवर कहाँ हैं. So the that in section C we have read that animals can be tracked or we can find any signs where they are. So it means that question number 7 matched with section C.